Hey Chemical Guys family, thanks so much for tuning in for today's episode of Detail Garage. As you can see, we have this really nasty carpet in the shop, and the reason is because a good friend of the Detail Garage just picked up a new car, or a new car to him, and the previous one was really nasty and made all these kind of stains and spills. So today we're going to show you guys how to properly remove all that kind of nasty embedded stains as well as some lingering odors. So as you see here, we have some really caked on stains and things that may have spilled on the surface. And this car was actually so nasty, we decided to take out all the interior so that we can thoroughly detail it. But to begin, we're going to start by vacuuming it to get all the heavier stuff, the loose debris, because this car looks like it has candy, it has spilled food, possibly some rodents that were inside the vehicle. And we want to remove all that before we go into the scrubbing process. So we're going to start by vacuuming it and get all the heavier stuff out. Now, in case you're wondering, I was using this smaller flat blade, and the reason why is because I like something that's going to direct the control in one area, especially on these molded carpets where they have these harsh angles where things build up in there. A lot of the dirt gets stuck in that crevice and it's hard to pull it out with the regular vacuum tip, so the sharper angle helps to really pull all that stuff out. And also you can use it kind of like a brush as you kind of stroke the carpet. That helps to revive the fibers and lift up any of the really embedded stuff like pet hair or any kind of like stomped in mud. And it really helps to revive the carpet so we can move on to the next step and get the best result. So now we're going to move on to saturating the heavier stains because we have all kinds of messes in here. Natural wear and tear, we have grease stains, some type of spill of maybe soda, coffee, and also there's kind of a red spill which could be, you know, any kind of messes. So we're going to use lightning fast, which is a stain extractor, and we'll spray it directly onto the surface and give it a moment to saturate and dwell. And we're going to be generous with this. So we're showing you guys a process today that you can do at home without the use of an extractor or having multiple tools. Just using lightning fast, which is designed specifically to remove any kind of really stubborn staining or lingering odors. We'll be generous with it spraying directly onto the surface here because a lot of this stuff has been on there for who knows how long, but the carpet itself is nearly 15 years old, so that's a lot of wear and tear for a vehicle, and all this stuff has just been accumulating on it its whole life. So we're going to help revive it and bring back that natural bright finish. And now we're also going to be using our yellow drill brush attachment, and this is going to help take out the work, making it really effortless clean. So now to begin, we're going to just slowly start working in the product, helping to lift up the deep stubborn stains. But we want to make sure that we're constantly moving so we don't create a swirl or, you know, any kind of circular motion inside of the carpet there. But this will just help lift up the fibers and remove any kind of stubborn staining and odors. So now that we've worked in the lightning fast, we're going to take a clean microfiber towel and start wiping off some of that mess and spent product. But a pro tip is to take a Nifty Brush or any kind of brush and then wrap that around a clean microfiber towel, or vice versa, wrap a clean microfiber towel around the brush. And this will help to pick up the spent product as well as any kind of remaining staining. And this is also a great way to revive the fibers of the carpet. This way it'll help dry it properly, and this will also promote a better longevity of the fibers. And this will also show you how much dirt you're pulling out of the carpet itself or any fabric upholstery. And you can just see all the mess that comes out of there. And this also keeps your brush nice and clean so you can use it on other jobs. Also, you see I'm wearing gloves here because one, this is very filthy, that mess we're working with here, but also this is just a great way to look professional. It also keeps you clean and healthy. So you can take a clean microfiber towel and just wipe off any of the spent product to help promote a better drying process. This also helps to, again, lift up the fibers so that it'll remove any of the stubborn stuff or any spent product, and this also gives you a better finish. And this will bring you to your next step where you can add a protective coating, or you can also go over it again using the same process, or if you need something more aggressive, you can use a product like Fabric Clean, which will help really lift up any of the really hard stuff that's like gum or any kind of really stubborn stains. And this will help revive that carpet so you can have that factory finish and also a better smell, and also helps to really enhance the overall look of your vehicle from the interior, and it gives it more longevity. So I've still got the rest of the interior to do on this car, and we're going to go over to the whole protection stage, probably using Fabric Guard, which will help repel any kind of future stains. And that also kind of helps to revive those fibers to give it the most longevity so that it'll keep its color without fading or discoloring. But in the meantime, you guys can check out these products on our website, chemicalguys.com, or at your local detail garage. If you like today's video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to drop your comments down below for future videos or anything else you guys want to learn about or any questions you may have. And we'll see you guys next time right here in the detail garage.